The New York Jets lost to the Baltimore Ravens 23-10. They're 2-9. That's their 10th straight losing season. Their last winning season was 2015. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and now 2025. 10 straight losing seasons for the New York Jets. We'll recap all that and more next on the post-game recap and analysis show. We'll see you in a minute.
I'm going to lose my gosh darn bananas. Boy Green Daily starts now. Zoinks!
Boy Green, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Let's go!
Zooey mama.
Put your seatbelts on. Get ready for the ride. We're the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Paul Ashton Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Ebby.com. Welcome to our post-game recap and analysis show. The Jets lose 23-10 to the Baltimore Ravens, and the Jets secure their 10th straight losing season. And I, of course, lost my bet with Alon, so now this is my future. Here it is on the big screen. This is apparently what I look like, according to AI, without a beard. Thankfully, I won't be completely clean-shaven. I was able to work that into the deal, but my beautiful girth here on this here beard is about to disappear. So, folks, here's how it works. The beard's getting cut. I lost the bet. But here's what's up on the line. If we get 99 more memberships from now until Thanksgiving, you guys can submit your memberships here on the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that money sign, gift channel memberships. If 99 memberships gets gifted before Thanksgiving, I will shave my beard live on YouTube on these networks here, and you guys will get to watch it. If those memberships do not come in, the beard will still be shaved, but it just won't be happening live here on the program. So, folks, eat your hearts out. Jared B. got the membership gifting starting on the show. On the end of the watch party. So there you go. We'll keep track of it throughout the show. 99 memberships away. Alon's the better man. I'm a loser. I'm an idiot. So here you go. So I'll throw that out in the universe. And apparently, this is what I'm going to look like, or something close to this, which is, I'm going to be honest, very weird and disgusting. Who is that man? Who is that? Who the hell is that? There you have it. Brutal. Brutal. I believed in our Jets. We had won 2 in a row, and now we've lost 2 in a row. Now we're 2-9. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Here for the Jets. We'll get into some of the stats and whatnot here on the program as well. Here are the final statistics from the Jets' loss to the Baltimore Ravens today. Okay. Tyrod Taylor was 17-28, 222 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick at the end. You could give him the pick on the docket if you want to. People will see that on the box score later, but whatever. He just threw it at the end. He had to do something. So the interception is whatever on the turnover, but the real turnover that hurt the Jets, of course, was Breece Hall's fumble right before going into the end zone, which would have made it a 1-score game, and obviously all the more interesting. It's hard to blame Breece Hall because he was the engine that could. Without Breece Hall, we're not in this game offensively with what he was able to do. John Mechie III was terrific. Six catches, 65 yards, a touchdown. Breece Hall was terrific through the air. 4 catches, 75 yards. Adonai Mitchell made a nice play. 2 catches, 42 yards in this game. Mason Taylor had a couple of catches, 3 catches for 21 yards. But the defense has yet to force a turnover. Or let me make sure I'm as accurate as possible. They failed to get an interception through the first 12 weeks of the season. They're the first team in NFL history to accomplish that. I mean, that's not the kind of history that we're hoping to achieve. No, we weren't. That's not the kind of history we're hoping to achieve, and yet that's the history that happened. Jets are the first team in NFL history without that happening. I see that Frankie says that Jonah Hill look-alike Paul with this. Jonah Hill. Yikes. McLovin, here I come. Terrible. But here we are. Well, again, I have no one to blame but myself. I'm a man of my word. So, again, we're 99 memberships of Beer on the Wall. And we're going to be counting this forevermore. Terrific. So we'll get back to that here on the program. But let's go to the phone lines. The Hepster joins us. What's up, Hep? Nope, we lost Hep. We lost Hep here on the show. Got a recap of the Jets' 23-10 loss to the Baltimore Ravens and securing another losing season for the Jets. They have 10 straight losing seasons, and, the only winning season they've had is 2015, the 10-6 year, which I was at that pivotal Patriots game in Week 16 where Ryan Fitzpatrick kicked Eric Decker on the back right corner of the end zone in overtime for the touchdown. And I thought that we were on the path to all kinds of wonderful Jets memories, and it's been anything but, of course, for the Jets during this period of time. Let's answer some of your comments here on the program. Let's go through. Let's see. So our guy here, Woody, Boy Green, if you get to keep the beard, he commented on this post-game stream before the game was over. You need to get rid of the grays. I have a lot of grays. You guys can maybe see them, maybe not with this camera. I don't mind having grays. If my beard eventually just turns white, so be it. I don't give a shit. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to do anything about it. So grays or no grays, I don't care. I'm just going to be I'll keep it trim and neat because that's the kind of beard enthusiast that I am, but I will not do anything to affect the grays of clipping them or anything of that nature. If the grays are there, the grays are there. I don't care. So that's one thing you'll never see from me. Ruben Munez says, fire Aaron Glenn now. Why? What did Aaron Glenn do? I don't understand why to fire Aaron Glenn. He had his team ready. Again, no moral cookies, no moral cookies. But he had his team ready to play. Breece Hall had a fumble. That sucks. But they were raring and ready to go. So I don't have any, unless there's something I missed that you have a reason for why Aaron Glenn should be fired, then let me know. But no, I'm not there. Cole Young saying, I feel for you, BG. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. Taylor Sterling, so glad we benched Fields. I mean, yeah, the offense looked a lot better without him. Now, a lot better is relative. We scored only 10 points, but we were able to move the ball. Breece Hall had a really good game. John Mechie III showed up alive. Adonai Mitchell had a couple of plays. So it was progress over Justin Fields. We're not putting him in the Hall of Fame for that offensive performance. Obviously, only 10 points. But, yeah, that seemed to be the right decision from AG, I would say. Frankie saying, how do you gift the membership from a phone? Seems like I can only send a super chat. Hey, here's another way you guys can do this: Venmo or PayPal. Then you could avoid YouTube altogether. So you guys can either give channel memberships on YouTube. That's a money sign there on YouTube, which should allow that to happen. If that does not work, you could gift the requisite money via PayPal or Venmo. That is at BoyGreen25. So BoyGreen 25. Raffle tickets are $3 a piece, which are memberships. So memberships are $3 a piece. So every $3 you send is a raffle ticket. So again, we are, as you can see on the banner, 99 memberships away from shaving that puppy live. So if you'd like to do that, you guys can also contribute in Venmo or PayPal and just put a little note. This is for the Boy Green Beard thing or whatever. On top of you guys contributing to that, all your raffle tickets still count as normal for the Marty Lyons autograph giveaway. So you have a chance to win that and to push the Beard Live Shave happening as well. So you guys get both of those courtesies coming as well. All right, let's jump over to the phone lines. I haven't gotten my daily dose of Easy, baby. Now I've got it. What's up, Easy?
Hey. What more need be said?
Yeah. Painful.
I'd give Tyrod another game, and then I'd put the kid in.
I think that's the right play, to be honest.
I mean, Tyrod's better than Justin Fields, but
for sure,
he's still not good.
Well, I think that's an important, line to draw. Is he better than Justin Fields? I think clearly. But is that still good? Well, no, it's not.
Is it good enough to win? No. I feel terrible for Breece, and he had a monster game. And it just seems every time he tries to get that extra yardage, he fumbles.
Yeah.
Maybe he
Which
should just
sucks
like,
for the young
all
man,
right,
'cause,
I'm good.
again,
Maybe I
we're
should just
not
go
in this
down.
yet.
Yeah, God, it sucks. And we can't buy a turnover. We have one turnover all year, and it's a fumble.
I know. I
And we
wonder if we're
almost
going to
didn't
make
get
that
that
history,
one.
right? So we're the first team in NFL history to go 12 weeks through a season without a pick. The lowest amount of turnovers that have been in a season is 5. We're 4 away from that. Are we about to be the least turnover team in NFL history? It could be. Could be.
Not a record I want to have.
No, it's not.
Even when we have a lot of sacks, you'd think there'd be a strip sack or something. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's just
And there's been fumbles this season. There's been fumbles that the Jets just haven't jumped on. So, I mean, it's been a cavalcade of everything.
There was a guy at the Jet Club. He was wearing a black 21, flight jersey, I call it.
Yeah.
And on the back, it said, OMG, we won.
I've never seen that one before. That's a good one. I like originality.
But it was like one name. It was just OMG, we won.
I like that. That's hilarious.
It is hilarious. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hey, look, we didn't play embarrassingly bad football. That's the important thing.
True.
Ravens knew they were in a game, so that was good. We had good, gathering to the ball, group gang tackling was good. We missed only a couple of, I think we had like maybe 2 or 3 missed tackles all game. So, I mean, the defense played pretty well. I think if the offense could have scored some damn points, we could have won the damn game.
That's definitely true. I think so. They gave them a chance. Yeah.
But here's the good news. If you're going to tank so that you do not have to use draft capital to trade up for the guy you want, at least we're not playing disgusting, unwatchable football.
That's true. The what year was that? So 2020, I believe. Oh yeah, my 5-year anniversary. That Adam Gase season at the end was disgusting. It was hard to Frank Gore. It was just terrible to feel anything good about anything in that season. So right, this has been more entertaining than that. That's fair.
Hey, is Frank Reich available? He's not.
Yes,
he's not coaching
I believe
anybody.
he's just a free agent, whatever the term is for a coach that's unemployed, I guess. So yeah, he's out there.
He could be a good quarterback coach if we draft a rookie this year.
I agree. He was on the Super Bowl winning Philadelphia Eagles coaching staff too. So yeah, I would love that.
Because he's been a head coach, he's been an OC,
he's been a quarterback.
He's been a quarterback coach. Yeah, and a quarterback. Yep.
Right. He checks everything off there. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want him as a head coach, but as a quarterback coach and passing game coordinator, I think he could fit the bill. What do you think?
Yeah, he's been wildly inconsistent as a head coach, for sure. There's no question about it. But as a offensive mind, he's proven, and man, he's forgotten about a lot of quarterbacking than a lot of us will ever know. I mean, yeah, that's a bright mind. I like that.
And since I like our offensive coordinator, although this game I thought he should have called many more pass plays. There were a lot of times in that late in the third, early in the fourth quarter, he should have been throwing the ball. He should have had a lot more play action passes, and he should have did a lot more like he did towards the end with getting Brees the ball in open space. That's the ticket to us winning, is getting Brees Hall the ball in open space. Every time we do that, he has
why did they win?
Exactly.
Like it was there a little bit early, and then it disappeared, and then at the end, ooh, this works. Like, where was it in the middle?
And we're just lucky that Jackson was not 100%, because Lamar was clearly not 100%.
Yeah, he was hampered by something very clearly.
I think his ankle was hurting him, where he just didn't want to just turn the afterburners on. He turned the jets on, but not the afterburners. But man, there was this one play where I remember this because I'll remember it. It was the best hit of the game, where there was motion or something or false start, and Quincy came in and leveled that running back. That was a great hit. Oh my God, that was a nice hit. That was like a 1970s NFL hit.
100%. I love that.
All right, I'll let more people get on the line. It was a good thing talking to you, Paulie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when's the beard letting?
So we're gonna open up the door for people, and we're getting some memberships in. So it seems like, long story short, no matter what happens, this beard's getting shaved because of losing the bet. But if the memberships come in, we'll do it live. So it's going to be probably, what's today? Sunday, Monday. It's going to be either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It'll be everyone will hear and see it. It'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday of this week, and the family will help with the shaving process. So yeah, that'll happen over the next couple of days.
Yeah, you definitely want to do it in front of the kids so that they still know it's daddy.
Yes, that's good. So yep. Well, kids, hopefully, enjoy this new look.
Me and Bob Lederer will be sitting Shiva for you.
I appreciate that. Easy, you're the best. Thanks, pal. There he is, Easy, joining us on the show. Again, it wouldn't have been right. It wouldn't have been right without getting my daily dose of Easy. We're having memberships coming through, so let's hear them. Let's go. Shout out to our guy Frankie here. Again, I told you guys can, if you have issues with your phone sending in memberships, you could do that via PayPal or Venmo. Frankie just bought 10 Boy Green Coffee Club memberships via PayPal, Venmo. I believe that's Venmo coming through. So now we're 89 memberships away, but I'm going to have to update that number again because more memberships are coming through. So let's edit this. We're going to be at 88 here in a second, and I'll explain why in just a moment. 88 memberships. Shout out to Frankie buying 10 Boy Green Coffee Club memberships. I see we have our guy Bird Dogger 6938 hitting the Boy Green Coffee Club. Here we go. All right, Frankie, you're up to 27 raffle tickets. You have sole possession of third place here in our contest. So again, guys, here's a good thing to sort of note here. Of course, you're getting, memberships to see me beardless live on the show. So you guys are getting that, but you're also are getting these opportunities to win this beautiful Marty Lyons jersey. So every membership you gift will give you a chance to win that Marty Lyons jersey, which again, we're giving away on December 1st. So a membership to win some free jerseys and to see me get embarrassed in front of my friends and family. So whatever does it for you guys. So Bird Dogger 6938, you're part of the Boy Green Coffee Club now, and you have a raffle ticket to win those prizes I just said on your screen. So we're going to have a man, my words are escaping me here. We're going to have the Marty Lyons jersey and the Marty Lyons autographed hat. So you will have both up for grabs to win. So good luck, Bird Dogger 6938. You guys are in there in the mix. So appreciate you. Thanks for joining the Boy Green Coffee Club here on the program. Austrian Jet fan is getting involved. There you go. Another membership coming through. Here we go. There you have it. We're now 87 memberships away. You guys are going a little quicker through this than I would have liked. I'm going to be candid, but nonetheless, I'm sure you guys are just really enjoying all the memberships coming through. That membership went to Gilbert Gonzalez 6382, another member to the Boy Green Coffee Club here on the program. We're 88 memberships away. Good Lord have mercy, you guys. Again, are going a little quickly through this. I'm going to be candid. All right, let's go back to the phone lines here. We got our guy, Bill, my bearded fella, Bill.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'm an idiot, Bill.
Here I thought we were going to get on and celebrate the Save the Beard.
No.
Hey, we did it. Yeah, we didn't do it.
we didn't.
Crazy.
And it felt so good, right? The Jets had a lead at halftime. It was looking good. Ravens looked discombobulated. Now, I think what I will say right now is what probably some Jet fans are thinking, damn, we should have been up a lot more than 7-3 with all the mistakes they were making, and we weren't.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. We couldn't take advantage. It was ridiculous. And it's like, wait a minute, we have Tyrod in there. Where's the passing game? It was nowhere to be found for the most part.
Yeah,
Uh,
consistency wise, I would agree with you. Consistency
yeah,
wise,
is this Tyrod's fault or is this Engstrom's fault for not scheming them open? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah,
I hate the fact.
I don't know. I don't get why this is rocket science to get Brees Hall the ball in space. We've all been screaming it forever. And again, he had a prolific receiving game today. He had more receiving yards in this game than he had in the last 5 games combined. So great, but like there should have been even more. Like I would think like almost on every play he should be an option.
Yeah, but Mitchell all of a sudden is not getting open. I'm like, what's going on here? This is the second straight game that I thought the team overall played well enough to win if they could execute, but the execution part never happened, and it's bad enough with all the negative feelings surrounding the team from the media, the fans. But now it's like even the football gods are saying, yeah, you guys deserve this. Don't worry here.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, come on, save his beard for crying out loud.
100%. And I don't want to be championing this, but like Tankathon right now, the Jets are 2-9. They would have the second overall pick if the draft started today. Now, there's a couple of games still in the air. The Giants and Lions are in overtime right now, and there's other games hanging in the mix. So we'll see what that all entails and means and everything from that nature. Giants have a late bye coming up, so we have played the same amount of games, but some of these teams haven't played by us. So the Giants are going to have another win or loss coming up in minutes with their Lions game. The Browns have to play Saints. I think Saints are actually on a bye this week. So some of these teams will be catching up. So we'll continue to see what happens.
It is crazy. It would have been at least nice if Syracuse would have played well against Notre Dame. It wouldn't feel so bad. Yeah. But it's like you got the double dip the hard way. Oh my God. And they're trying so hard not to lose the games, and yet it seems like fate is twisting it towards, keep losing. Don't worry about it. We'll help you along, whatever will is, whether it's the football gods or just circumstance. The other team found ways to get turnovers. Our team can't. Yeah. And how much of it is that our guys are inept, or how much of it is that they truly haven't been put in good enough opportunities to get one, percentage wise. I have no answers. This is crazy. What's going on now is crazy, and the fact that you have to have to be shaven somewhat is, I know that
beautiful beard. And now
has Allen checked in already?
He has not. He didn't check in during the game, which I thought was surprising, nor in the post game so far. So odd.
Peculiar. Yeah.
He's oddly quiet.
Right now
I feel like he would have been the first caller, ready to collect, but no.
Yeah, exactly. That's weird. That's weird.
It's sort of like the eeriness of the eye of a storm that's quiet, right? You're like, but there's all this chaos happening.
Yeah,
around. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Right. Oh my goodness. And the thing is that usually you when you think of chaos, you think of all kinds of crazy noises and things flying all over the place where they shouldn't. But that's not seems to happen to the Jets. It's like all this quiet stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, and you're like, no.
Yeah.
It is insane. All I can say is I'm so sorry, BG. I would have won. I mean, I still would shave mines off so that you don't have to, but I know that a lot of people would not like that idea at all.
They would not. I appreciate the solidarity, though, Bill. It's nice that maybe people are going to join it when they see it shaved. They're like, you know what? Not a bad look. Maybe people around the world are going to start shaving it for no apparent reason. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I know mine will be a lot less full here in a matter of days.
Yeah. Well, I wish everybody out there, including you, a very happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
I hope that it's a very pleasant one for all, and maybe the weather cooperates a little bit too. So and right now, Kansas City and the
watching it.
Colts are playing a good game. Yeah, 2020
overtime.
last I looked.
Yeah, it's overtime right now. The Colts had the ball. They punted it. The Chiefs had the ball now. So I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. Bill, thanks for checking in, buddy.
Take it easy, man. Again, sorry.
I appreciate
I
that.
would have wished
Appreciate the
for
honesty.
better.
Yeah, I hope so too, pal. I hope so too. Yes. Brutal. I appreciate all the apologies coming through. MFC with the super chat. Let's throw this up on the big board here. Shout out. Let's hear from my daughters right, Leonard.
Wow.
Sorry about the beard, BG. Yep, apparently this is what I'm going to look like. Something like this. Again, I don't have to shave it all the way down to these stubs, but this is a very... Who's this, Uncle Fester? What the hell's going on here? This is very disturbing. I will be honest. Very disturbing indeed. Yet, again, this is the bet I made, and now I got to sleep in it. Now, we'll see what the... You have 15 raffle tickets, by the way, or excuse me. Yeah, you have 15 raffle tickets here at MFC, so appreciate it based on your previous super chat combinations. So thank you. Much appreciated. Another membership being gifted. EZ here on the program, gifting a Boy Green membership. There you go. That membership, by the way, went to James Eubanks 3477. James Eubanks 3477. Thank you, EZ. We'll update our banner here. We're now 86 memberships away from this beard shaving happening live. In case you're just joining us, we have a couple hundred people in the room. I made a bet, not just on this game, but it's unimportant now to mention the rest of the bet because that bet doesn't matter anymore. And the Jets lost to the New England Patriots in New England and to the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. I'd have to shave my beard. Again, it won't be all the way to here, but this just gives you a general idea of what the hell it's supposed to look like. So 86 memberships away. This beard shaving's happening. That bet is over. I've lost the beard. However, if 86 memberships comes in before Thanksgiving, we will shave it live on the show. If those memberships don't come in, the shaving will still happen. Just one episode, you will see me like this, and then one episode you won't. So if those memberships come in, that is exactly what's going to happen. So, folks, let them fly from the high heavens. If you're watching on YouTube, you can hit the money sign and gift channel memberships. They're $3 a piece. So every membership you gift brings us a little bit closer to this live beard shaving. Also, every membership you gift gives you a chance to win this beautiful autographed jersey from Marty Lyons. Also includes an autographed, not in the picture, but another autographed Marty Lyons hat. You'll get an autographed Marty Lyons hat, autographed Marty Lyons jersey, and both come with certificates of authenticity. So you can win raffle tickets and embarrass me at the same time. So if that's your bag, baby, feel free to take full advantage. 86 memberships away here on the channel. If you guys don't have YouTube membership gifting available because of your phone or whatever your situation, you guys can PayPal or Venmo at BoyGreen25. That is BOY Green, the color 25, and say it's for the Boy Green beard shaving and say whatever your name is that you want to be represented, because I'll put it on a raffle ticket leaderboard so you'll have a chance to win all those autograph action, which we'll be gifting away on December 1st. So you guys can use PayPal or Venmo if you prefer. My PayPal or Venmo is on the scrolling ticker that you see down below. It's at the end of that scrolling ticker message. Again, it is at BoyGreen25. If you prefer to do it in that form or fashion, that is accepted. Again, remember, every membership is $3 a piece. So every membership you gift brings us a little closer to that goal. All right, let's jump over back to the phone lines. We've got our main man, KO. Oh, he's on the phone right now. Okay, we'll circle back to you, KO, in just a second. Give me the thumbs up whenever you're ready, and we'll come back to you here on the show. We got a lot of overtime football happening across the league. Colts and Chiefs are tied at 20-all. Chiefs are getting into field goal range. It's now sudden death. The Chiefs and Colts have both had opportunities to have the ball here. So the Chiefs are able to kick a game-winning field goal, they will win the game. So that could happen here as well. MFC says, I want you to get the memberships, but I'm not going to watch it. I appreciate that. Thank you, MFC. I appreciate that very much. I really don't want to be honest. So two things here. First off, memberships helps pay for things for my family. It's a holiday season. On that part, sure. that's wonderful. On the other hand, embarrassing myself by streaming this live is not something I'm revved up to do, to be honest with you. But here we are. I believe we have him now, so let's go to MKO here on the show.
They notified my department and said that you can't visit, you can't. Yeah, that's why. So that's why. You know,
maybe they have a some reason for somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, and maybe it's. I don't know. Maybe it's something that she said or she told him. Because if in order for that to happen, that means she had to tell him, "Don't let him come up here."
Right.
So, by the hospital, by law, we have to abide by that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why.
That's why.
Yeah.
I don't even know that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll circle back. I don't think our guy KO is ready yet, but when KO is ready, the phone lines are also open. That's a pin comment on youtube.com/boygrid25. If you'd like to call into the post-game show, feel free to do so. We'll be on for a few more minutes here on the program, and we'll welcome in your callers and comments here on the show. So appreciate it. Alon's on a flight right now, so I guess we'll hear from him. I will be live tomorrow morning for Boy Green Daily. I'll be the next time we're live. I'll have Boy Green Daily. I've got the MC Show digital live show at 11 o'clock, and then I'm going to be traveling for the rest of the day. So you guys will be able to send in these memberships that, again, we're counting up. You'll be able to send in these memberships on any show that I'm a part of. It could be MC Show Digital. It could be Boy Green Daily. It could be Boy Green Meets Woody. It could be a variety of shows. Whichever show tickles your fancy, you can feel free to send those memberships, and those will continue to count towards the Alon bet, which I lost because the Jets lost to the Baltimore Ravens. They made it interesting. They scored 7-0, and you're like, hey, and then the Ravens scored 20 unanswered, and then the Jets fought back, and, you know, they made it interesting, which I guess is something, but again, no moral cookies here. No moral cookies here. So we'll see that as well. All right, I believe we got him back. Let's try it again. KO.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Listen, I understand, you know, this is a rebuilding stage, but it's like, bro, come on. Like, we was in the game. Aaron Glenn, I'm really starting to get, really ticked over certain fourth down decisions. That, when he went for that on our side, then look, one busted coverage, pass interference, that put them right there in the red zone. Our defense is playing good. Why would you do that? You know, listen. Granted, we didn't have the sack numbers. We were getting to Lamar Jackson. You know, the pressure was there. You know, guys was flying around. The defense played actually very well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think the penalty on Oliver, I think that was bogus, man. I didn't see coverage, things like that happen all the time, and no flag get thrown, especially for us, especially. So it's like, come on, man. Then extra, his play calling is really make me want to throw some at my TV, because why would you run the ball 3 straight times? What are you doing?
Yeah.
See, he don't know what he has. Brees Hall is a home run threat whenever he has the ball in his hands. He showed that on that check down route.
Yeah.
On the check down, you see he spread 50 yards.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much of a talented player he is. Granted, and my thing is that it's like, all right, I understand you trying to make a play, but bro, in the red zone that close to the 1-2, within the 5-yard line, guys are punching at the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do better, or even the O line. Push the pal. You follow him, push him in. The play's not over. You be like, come on, it's little things like that. We had this game, we had it. And Mitchie balled out. He kept finding ways to get open. I don't know how, but he was getting open. Yeah. Mitchie got open. I really didn't see much of AD Mitchell of sort, really. But I saw the one time when he got open, he sprinted open in the ball. And, but yeah, man, we have weapons. Brees Hall. This is how much a difference he could have made just in the season alone. Granted, I love the big chunk plays, where you get 20, 30 yards and things like that. But it's not going to happen every time. Your best friend is a check down back like Brees Hall. If we use Brees in check down routes, that it makes that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Even with the fullback back, he's a receiving, threat in the flats. Use him. It can be simple. And then we got the chain guy and Mason Taylor, or you want to use Jeremy Ruckert. granted, a lot of things changed with the Garrett Wilson situation. Granted,
Of course, right.
I understand that, but we have some good pieces. We have good pieces. We really do. We have good pieces, but it's like X-Range got to do better with, working on getting guys open and creating some mismatches. Run some rubber routes. Like guys do it against us. Why we don't?
100%.
Listen. The NFL is a copycat league.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. It's like come on, man. Like we need to do better. We have to. We have to do better. It's ridiculous. Like we had this game in our hands. My wife's coming in also with some paper today. Oh. So it's like, come on, give me, huh? All right, go ahead. When it's gate open. So it's like, come on now.
No.
Listen, AVT. Well, his presence is rarely missed. His presence is missed bad, man. And I love me some Joe Tippmann, but guard is not for him.
Okay.
He is a legit center. Everybody can be versatile, but he as soon as he's legit, hands down, and the defense was tackling to before Derrick Henry started breaking loose. We were flying around, we were hitting, we were tackling the Brownlees and things like that. We were looking good. AZ Thomas looked good in his his campaign back. From the 2 weeks that he was out. Look, we're there. We're there. We're not far. How you doing? We're not far. But let's build on this. Everybody like, oh, just lose out. No, I'm trying to get out the whole just losing. No, we need to win.
Yeah.
Win. I don't care. We need to win. 'Cause that's the problem. It's not hard for us to find a way to lose, but it's hard for us to find a win. Like, come on, we gotta switch everything up. Steve Wilkes, he needs to do better with creating some confusion with the quarterback, bro. Like something. I need you to do something, man. Like, to do a show of blitz. Move guys around, confuse the
Do
quarterback.
something. Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Like, and I don't know how true it is about him being on the hot seat or on the verge of getting fired. Listen, if that has to happen, so be it.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I want the Jets to win. I want the Jets to find winning coaches and all that. And if Wilkes ain't the guy, then see you, pal.
That's it. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. It's nerve wracking when extra and close plays. You got to scan it. Step out, step back, and scan it. Step back and scan it.
All right, I think we lost you there, KO, with the job stuff going on there. But I will say this as we're wrapping up the show here. The police, run, Jesus, what's going on? It's I hate losing. I hate losing as a Jets fan, and to once again come across a loss is devastating. And the Jets are 2-9. And again, Tankathon updates. Giants just lost, so they're 2-10. So they leapfrog in front of the Jets. There's all tiebreakers. It's really impossible to talk about Tankathon because what I tell you right now versus what changes in 30 seconds is going to be totally different. So it just is what it is. But I'll tell you this, guys. We're back on tomorrow morning for Boy Green Daily. And we'll be there for that. We'll also have the live show coming up at 11 o'clock. Again, we are 86 memberships away from the Shaving the Beard live on the show. And if we don't reach these memberships by Thanksgiving, then the beard shave will just happen, but it won't be live on the program. So, folks, moving forward, again, you guys can send in PayPal or Venmo. That's at BoyGreen25, BOY Green, the color 25. You guys can do that off air, even when we're not on the show. So if you guys want to do that, feel free. It's just depressing. But I'll tell you this, losing a bet, right? If I lose a bet because I believe in my Jets, then I will lose every bet for the rest of time because I'm never going to stop believing in my team. And I believed in my team to win these games. They didn't win the games. Hey, it is what it is. But I'm always going to believe in my team, and that will always be the case. Let's go back to the phone lines. Up next, we got our guy, DNY for Life. Devin joins us here on the program. Devin.
BG, what's going on, bro? Sorry, man.
Thanks, man.
This game was very disappointing, bro. The thing is, though, man, I will say this.
Okay.
At least we weren't embarrassed. You know what I mean?
For
Like
sure.
we actually played a decent game, but man, we need to. I don't know what this kid Cook is going to look like. I would like to see him in the next couple of weeks.
Sure.
We probably will.
Yeah, I imagine.
I feel bad for Brees because Brees is giving us everything, bro. He's giving us everything, and the fumble sucked. You know what I mean? Like he was just trying, man, and you can't fault him for that. You know what I mean?
No.
But it fucking sucks, and that'd have been a big game changer. As
Oh,
far
yeah.
as AG going for it on our side of the field, 4th down, like he's trying to win, bro. Like
Yeah.
let's try something. And I think I'm gonna say the play calling on that play was just disgusting because
Terrible.
they should have just like a check down to Brees or we needed 4 yards. Like, hit Taylor in the middle, like 4 yards, bro. Like just do a little hook, 4 yards. That would have been good, So it sucks, bro. I feel bad for your beard. But more than me feeling bad for your beard, I fucking hate that Alon won this bet, bro.
I know. That pisses me off, man. And that he's on the other side, and
he's
cocky
gonna enjoy
motherfucker's going to call the show.
Yeah, that shit, that pisses me off too, man. I'm just like, man, this motherfucker. I wanted to be like, Alon, suck it. You know what,
like,
Alon,
see,
still
you
suck
should have
it.
believed in your own team. Look at the Jets beating the Ravens or whatever. And now
he's
I
happy
can't.
that, and it's like, but again, it wasn't we lost by 2 scores, but it wasn't as bad as the score seems. But
Correct.
it fucking sucks, man. But I feel bad for you, man. I know you love your beard.
I do.
And it'll grow back. It'll grow back.
That's true.
It'll grow back, fuller and better. And you won't make
There
this bet
you
again.
go. That's right. Yeah. We will turn this ship around, baby. Just like the Jets, we're gonna cut off all the unnecessary beard, and we're gonna build back up. Beard brick by beard brick. And we're going to build this thing right this time. This thing's been hanging around for a while. I can't remember the last time I cut it. Maybe it was in need of a cutting, just like this Jets roster. We're going to need to do some trimming. We're going to need to do some trimming. Maybe that's what this team needs, Devin.
And
maybe.
while Wilkes is not like a terrible defensive coordinator, I would like to see a change with him, man. Like his schemes is like terrible. Like I think that's part of why we don't have any turnovers. It's like everybody can see what the defense's game plan is, and it's not surprising anyone. I would say this: the other thing that I really like. I know that you've said this a couple of times that no team has paid 2 off-ball linebackers, top 10 money, man. But like, how do we let go of Quincy, man? Like that dude was all over the field, bro.
100%.
I would rather keep him and try to get rid of Sherwood, like because. He is giving us everything that he got, man. And I mean, the other dudes are playing hard too. I'm not taking anything away from them, but Quincy is showing up. He is showing up big time, and I really appreciate that. And I would hate to see him go, So, but I just wanted to check in with you, man. And at least, bro, you know what? At least you have a kitchen. I have a kitchen right now, bro. I found out I got a fucking huge leak in my kitchen. Look at this shit, bro. I'm gonna show you this real quick.
Yeah, give it to me.
My kitchen sucks right now. Look, first of all, I got this up.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah.
And you walk in.
Oh, Jesus.
This is terrible. The good news is my wife is going to get a new kitchen.
Oh, all right. Well.
But it fucking sucks. Bro.
That's the second worst disaster I've seen today.
Yeah, bro. It was terrible. It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. It's like, when you stub your pinky toe, you don't realize how much you needed that pinky toe when you're walking.
That's true.
You don't realize just how much of your kitchen you use when you use it. You like it.
Yeah, right. But I don't think about it. I don't think about it at all. And then you do think about it when you stub that puppy.
So it's been sucky all around. I was hoping for some good news. I've been dealing with this shit since like freaking the beginning of this month. But you know what? This too shall pass, and I'll get a better kitchen.
Okay.
And but man, I feel bad for your beard, bro.
Thanks, man. I'll enjoy it for the next couple of days while I can.
Yeah, bro. So you'll cut it on Thursday?
Yeah, probably. I'm sure right now we're 86 memberships away from people getting to see it shaved live, which seems like Pop suggested that. Thanks, Pop. I see he's in the comment section. He's really enjoying this. So, it looks like it'll probably be Thanksgiving week when I'm with my family over the next couple of days. So it looks like it will be at some point. Yeah, on those.
Well, hopefully the Eagles punch the Dallas in the mouth today.
There you go, Pop.
Not be so So fucking happy.
Yeah, we'll see if that comes.
Join the misery.
You bastard.
All right, brother. I appreciate you, man. I enjoyed your second half commentary. I was here listening. You know what I mean? But I didn't want to call in. I feel like I was going to jinx something, but this is when the matter.
Well, apparently not. Yeah. Unbelievable. But appreciate you, Devin.
Thanks, no problem, brother.
We'll see you. There he is, DNY for Life, joining us here on the program. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. It's always a blessing when we're graced by the presence of a Hall of Fame boxer. It's Gary joining us here.
I don't know what Hall of Fame I was put in, but shout out. Thank you.
Hey, someone's Hall of Fame. That's what I'm talking about.
Someone,
what's up,
yeah.
Gary?
I'm just look, a couple of things.
Sure.
First, it's been a while, BG. How you been?
It has too damn long, man. Too damn long. I'm only hearing Gary's stories. I wasn't hearing them from Gary himself. So it's great to see you, pal.
I didn't watch the 2 weeks they won. I didn't watch because I'll tell the story real quick. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So the last time I didn't watch a Jet game, it was the game they beat the Texans 30-0 a couple of years ago. I was flying back from the Devin Haney Regis Prograis fight. I landed right in the first half, right? Like I had a flight from San Francisco to Dallas that landed like during the first half of the game. I looked at my phone. It was 0-0. I'm like, I'm not watching this. I'm going to bed, right? Like I've been up all night. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching the Jets lose 10-0, right? Because it was nothing at halftime.
Yeah.
I'm not watching this. And Zach Wilson's greatest moment. I didn't see a minute of it, right?
Yeah.
So then, all right. So now the Jets are 1-0 in games I didn't watch. Then fast forward to the Cleveland game. And I'm like, I'm protesting until I'm not watching another game until Glenn gets fired. Wow. So I'm not watching. Right. Then the Jets win, and they're 2-0. So now they're 2-0 in games I haven't watched. Well, now I got to keep it going, right?
Yeah, right.
Then all right. So now they're 3-0.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the Dolphins game. I was like, "Do you guys want me to keep this going? Do you want me to keep doing this?" And they're like, "Yeah, keep it going. Like, keep going. Don't watch another game." I'm like, all right. And if they win Super Bowl, I will never watch a game and they'll win Super Bowl. Like they'll win out, right? And then they'll win Super Bowl. So then they lost the Miami game, so the streak's over. So now I'm back. But that's why I haven't called in because I didn't watch the Jets for 3 weeks.
Yeah. So how could you?
Plus the bye week was in there too, so it was really 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But now we're back. The streak is over.
Yeah.
But still, the Jets are 3-1 in games I don't watch.
What are they in games
I do watch?
Yeah. Does someone have the math for that in the back? What's that statistic? That's what I'd like to know.
Starting with the Texans game for whatever that was, like 2023, I guess it was. Starting with that game until now.
What a crazy game.
Yeah. I still want Glenn not to be here anymore.
Okay. All right.
The penalties, the execution. It's the penalties. Like it's just like it's the same thing with the Longhorns. It's like it's the penalties every time, and at the most inopportune times. My boy Tony Adams again. It's not like you have a team full of rookies anymore, right? Like this is not. It's on the coaching. I don't know where else to point at this. And then like when you watch Tyrod. They scored 10 points, so I guess the net result isn't any better than Fields, but it just doesn't look as bad when Tyrod plays, right? Like, it doesn't. I don't know. That's all I can say. I guess we only scored 10, so I guess in reality it's not any better than Justin. But it looks better.
But it was a lot prettier.
Yeah,
but it was. Yeah, the ball going forward. I'm like, oh wow. I don't feel like there's as long of gaps between with Tyrod, which again I don't know if that's something I should be using as football analysis, but
with Tyrod, with Justin Fields, I'm serious. I want a 3rd and long punt because he's just going to get sacked, and then you're going to be punt from 10 yards further back, right? So just punt on 3rd down, just punt on 3rd and long. It's that bad.
Oh,
but I need some advice here.
Okay,
so
sure.
When my twins were born, you guys know Decker. My father-in-law is a huge Cubs and Bears fan. And this is 2014. The Cubs and the Mets are both starting to get good.
Oh, yeah.
And my father-in-law asked me, are they going to be Mets fans or Cubs fans? I was like, well, Mets fans. And they're like, well, they're my grandkids. and we're a Cubs family. Like, they're huge Cubs fans. So, all right, we'll make a deal. Whoever wins the World Series first, they'll be fans of that team. Mets got close in 2015. They beat the Cubs in the NLCS to go to the World Series and lost to the freaking Royals.
And didn't the Cubs win the next year in 2016?
Cubs. So my kids are Cubs fans.
Damn. Wow.
So, all right, we got the Jets. Okay. And Decker would watch the Jets with me.
Cool.
She would cheer for him. She watched it. It's so bad. And now the Bears are starting to get good. So I usually go in one room and watch the Jets, and my wife goes in the other room and watches the Bears when they both play at noon.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So my Decker used to always watch it with me. And now the Bears are winning dramatically every week. I'm losing her on the Jets. What am I supposed to do? Like, Decker, keep watching the Jets. Keep watching. The Bears win a game every week in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Right? In dramatic fashion. They did it again this week.
They did.
And they looked like this. If you were a kid, what would you do? Would you root for the Bears or the Jets? I'm going to lose Decker, too. I'm going to lose her on the Jets, too.
Well, tell her, you have to do the parenting thing of like, I know it doesn't make sense right now, but it's going to make sense in a couple of years. You sell her on the long term. You sell her on the, hey, you could have this right now, but you could have this potentially in the future. And loyalty, commitment. You don't roll over, go belly up because things don't happen to be going your way. That's a terrible way to live life. They're like, if you're committed to something, all of a sudden things are a little tough. You're like, well, what else is better? That's it. So you have to give her teach her to keep the backbone, have a spine, and not to give up. That's I'm
trying to, but trying to convince a 10-year-old girl to stick with the Jets is not as easy as it looks.
No, I would imagine.
Why would you let me ask you this question, BG.
Okay.
If your girl treated you as badly as the Jets treat you, would you keep her around? There's no to be gone. That's it. I find somebody else. It's not that big a deal. You can't treat me. You can't cause me this much heartache and thinking everything's going to be okay. It's not.
So then why do we allow it?
I don't know. We're more loyal to a football team than we are to our woman. Like if a woman causes you this much heartache, you just get rid of her.
Yeah,
Jets, we said
I can't quit.
Yeah.
I'm pot committed. I'm just in forever.
That's what it is, forever. And if your girl treated you the way the Jets treat you, you'd be done with her. But the Jets, we keep around forever.
We keep making excuses, saying, no. This is just a rough patch. We're going to work through this. It just happens all the time.
I remember right before the season started.
Yeah.
Jake said, well, how many games do you think they're going to win? I said 8 and 9. They're going to win 8 games, at least, maybe 9. But let me be precautious and say 8 and 9.
Sure.
And Jake goes, from your lips to God's ears. For an 8 and 9 season, this is how bad it is.
Yeah, right. Well, with this loss, I said it earlier. With this loss today, the Jets clinched their 10th straight losing season. 2015, we had the 10-6 year. It's been 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 straight losing seasons with this loss today. The best they could do is your prediction, 8-9. That's still possible if they win out. Unlikely, but possible. But even then, you're a game under 500. So it's crazy that we've just, again, I just go back because I was in the stadium in 2015, week 16, Jets, Patriots, and Ryan Fitzpatrick drop back, speaking of Decker, hits Eric Decker in the back right corner of the end zone, touchdown. And I'm like, this is unbelievable. We're about to go on a run, baby. And we are a terrible run that leaves me battered and bruised and speaking to my therapist every other week. It's terrible.
But like, why do we endure this? I get that we're guys and it's loyalty and this is our team, but why?
Yeah.
Like if you cannot do this, I don't even enjoy the season anymore. Like it's like I'm forcing myself to watch the games. I don't even want to watch them anymore.
Maybe I'll get to where you are eventually. To me, I convince myself on a week-to-week basis that they can do it. And it's for real. People can think it's fugazi outside. But for me, we can beat the Ravens. And I bring up all these reasons, this. If we do these things, we can win. And then so I get myself up. And then when it doesn't happen, like today, I'm like, And then a couple of days go by. Well, the Falcons, we could do it. Kirk Cousins, what's he going to be? I'm going to convince myself again. It's going to happen. I can see it leading up to Thanksgiving weekend. Other people were having turkey. I'm like, well, here's the game plan on how to beat the Falcons at 2-9. Jesus. Yeah.
I'm giving up on the season. It's like as soon as the Ravens like, all right, we're losing in the second half. That's it. Let's just, it's like when the 1 seed is playing the 16 seed and the 16 seed is up at half, and the 1 seed's like, okay, enough of this. We'll just put them out of their misery now.
Yeah, right.
That's what it felt like. It felt like the Jets don't even belong on the field with the Ravens, who are a 500 team. They're 6-5, and we don't like. The words, all right, we're just gonna blow them out now. It's like, is it this bad? Are we this bad of a team? Like the Ravens just say, all right, we're gonna make you look like you're at the kiddie table now, and then they do it, and then it's like,
yeah, they outscored us after that touchdown, which was whatever. I can't even remember when it was anymore. Some in the first quarter, or it was second quarter because we were scoreless. Yeah. So it was in the second quarter. They went on a 23-3 run. We just rolled over.
Yeah. But it's like I said, it's like when the 16 seed is done playing with when the 1 seed's done playing with it's like, all right, we'll just blow the 16 seed out of the water now.
All right, let's stop playing around here. All right, let's get serious.
This is the Jets. Yeah, they're not at our level. We'll just blow them away now. And that's what it is. I don't understand why they're this bad. This bad.
Right.
Like you look at other teams like the Saints and the Texans, the Titans and the Saints. Okay, like, those teams are really freaking bad. But like we're just as bad as they are. I don't really understand why. Like, why are we this bad?
Yeah, especially when I'm not a Titans or a Saints fan, but you look at those rosters and you can see a lot of reasons to go.
Yeah.
Ugh. But you look at the Jets, and to me, again, maybe it's green color glasses here, but I see young, promising players like, and I'm just going to bring a random one up, Juwan Briggs. I'm like, oh, wow, look at Juwan Briggs. Or this, or Breece Hall. Wow, look at freaking Breece Hall. Or this guy, And you could go all over the roster and say all these players are like, hey. And then we get to the games, the results, and putting all of those individual pieces on the same platform, and then not good. Yeah, it's depressing.
All right. Appreciate you, boy George. That's all I got. Just got to come up with a plan here to keep Decker.
Okay. Well, make sure. Well, the next time you call in, I hope you don't have bad news to share on the Decker situation.
I already see it going in that direction, BG. It's already like she used to sit there watching the Jets, and now she's watching the Bears. And like, the Bears are 8-3. No, don't watch the Bears. Watch the Jets.
Yeah. Well, we'll wish you well. I see that's happening in the comment section. So, Gary, continue the good fight.
Appreciate you.
There he is. Gary joining us here on the show. Let's keep rolling. Bob Lederer joins us next. Bob, B.O.B.
I think we've all discovered your job away from BG Daily.
Yeah, what's that?
You're a self-help therapist.
Yeah. Do you think that's helping people?
Well, I think if it's working for you, you never know. I mean, your explanation just now of how you get yourself up each week to think they're going to win.
I do. I strongly believe it. Yeah.
It's inspirational.
Wow. Thank you.
It's ridiculous, but it's inspirational.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to say? And it's funny. Gary and I are in the same boat because I've also got a Chicago, New York battle going on internally. Yeah. And the subject is my grandson, who's only a year and a half.
Yep.
And my son will sing both "Go Cubs Go" and "Meet the Mets" to him to keep him calm down on things. So
interesting.
It's it's an interesting dynamic. Why do they keep losing every week? Because it's not that they're that bad. In fact, I was kind of interested that they Baltimore looked discombobulated offensively.
They did 100%. Yeah.
It's like I was wondering what is going on. I mean, they couldn't complete a decent pass.
No.
They didn't have any success running the ball on us with Henry.
No.
Our defense was making some nice plays.
They were. Yeah.
Our offense was our offense. It was offensive in some quarters.
That's true. That's the most accurate thing I've heard today.
Yeah, but look, he's Tyrod is certainly better than Justin Fields is, but that's faint praise.
That's true. Again, I think someone said it earlier. You could say two things, right? One, all right, Tyrod was better than Justin. All right, but not good. Also not good.
But I thought Justin cut a very, very nice figure on the sidelines whenever they kept showing him.
That they did. I was surprised. Again, I said this throughout the week that I thought that there would be some sort of a Justin Fields package, but I heard the broadcast because I was flying and driving back at the beginning of the game, and they said, we heard or we asked AG behind the scenes in our broadcast meetings, like, oh, would you see a Justin Fields package? And the Ravens side fully expected to see it, and they didn't. And they gave that camera shot, to your point, to Justin Fields to the sideline. They're like, someone who's normally about to come into the game and contribute in a package normally doesn't have an earpiece in and wearing a beanie. So it doesn't look like that's happening at this point. And spoiler alert, it never happened. So
and if any team is going to take a shot to bring Justin in next year, it's Baltimore, because he's a prototype
of
what they want a quarterback. I don't think he would beat out their second string Huntley at this point.
Yeah,
but maybe he would be agreeable to the number 3 because he's going to collect the money from the Jets anyway. So whatever he gets from Baltimore or whatever team he signs with is just going to be icing on the cake.
Correct. Because the money's in the bag. Yeah.
So listen, I hope you had a great time in South Bend. I did. When my day started last night, and I turned on and I said, "Oh my God, Syracuse let them score 3 touchdowns before Notre Dame even went on the field offensively."
That is correct. That is exactly what happened. Yeah.
Did the two of you enjoy? I'm sure you enjoyed the atmosphere and such, but it would have been nice if it had really been a game.
It was. My dad said the same thing. I don't know how much time was left. 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes left. And he said exactly what you just said. He turned to me and said, this is great. We're hearing the march chant every 30 seconds, and it's a bloodbath. It was senior day, so he did a whole package with the families there, and they've got all this tradition in theater when touchdowns are being scored. So it's like an exciting place to be, but he said, man, it would have been cool if this was somewhat interesting, like some back and forth tete-a-tete, and obviously there's none of that. So I agree with him that I think there's only 2 ways to be. It's either one hand that you have this great back and forth game, and I've been lucky enough to go to a lot of different sporting events for different sports, basketball, football, this, that, or the other. That's back and forth, creating blows, 2 titans going at it. But to be honest, I really enjoyed the ritual animal sacrifice that occurred with Syracuse being, committed to the football gods. I was like, sweet. The celebrations, the music, what all the crazy fans.
It's obviously a very old stadium. Does it
much
feel that way?
Yes. And just the campus feels that way too. And not in a way like old, decrepit, like, how boring and old is this? But there was like a history, an aura. There's Touchdown Jesus. There's the Grotto. There's, all these legends. Me and my dad are sitting on a bench and I'm like, Dad, that's Jerome Bettis. He just walked by. And he went, what? Jerome Bettis? I'm like, look, he's right there. And his son goes there. So there's legacy players that come to Notre Dame too. So it was just
it's all benches like in Green Bay.
Oh yes, it is. Which my dad forgot about. So when we went to go to our seat, he went, oh geez, and it's the bench. To me, it didn't bother me too much, to be honest. I can imagine how it could bother some people, of course.
If you have a bad back, it's not advisable.
100%, which is what happened to my dad a few times. He was like, oh God,
What is the corridor like when you walk in there? When you just walk into the stadium?
Yeah, what's the best way to describe this? Again, they just have all these. We walked through, I think it was the Newt Rockney Gate, which is cool. Again, to get that,
what a cool thing. Yeah.
It's cool. They have the 1920s ticket stub, the original, but it's blown up and it's on the wall. They have Notre Dame's greatest victories and opponents and games like muraled on walls. And it's just, you're in a museum. You're like, oh my God, you can stop and look. It's really, quite frankly, hard to take it all in. I'm glad we had 2 full days, both on campus and for the game, to sort of absorb it. But man, it was breathtaking. Yeah.
70-something thousand people.
Yes. I think I Googled it because my dad, we were like debating what he thought the capacity was, and I told him. And yeah, it was pretty close to sold out. So shout out to them. At first, I'm like, because my dad, one of his things is he likes sitting in our seats 60 minutes before the game starts. It's just sort of a thing he's always raised me on. And we're sitting in there, and it's like 45 minutes ago, and I'm like, damn. With all due respect, there's a lot of big empty chunks in the stadium. I'm like, we're 45 minutes out here. This is supposed to be this is senior day and all this stuff.
when I took my son to New York, we went on a trip to New York when he was 13.
Yeah.
And we went to Yankee Stadium, we went to Shea Stadium, and we went to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yep.
And when we got to Yankee Stadium, I said, we got to get there at least an hour and a half early. He said, why? I said, because I got to take you out to the monuments. You have to see, all the monuments to Babe and Lou Gehrig. And so we took a lot of pictures out there.
Oh, awesome.
And I had to explain to him that when I was a kid, and you may not even know this, but you could walk at the end of the game. You could walk on the warning track all the way around the field.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And exit through center field to the subway.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's and today they make a big deal on Sundays in most ballparks. To have the kids walk around the infield. But you can literally walk around the whole stadium. And this is the old Yankee Stadium, the original. And it's just, there's so much history. And I would think this, I've been past the stadium in South Bend because I had a business trip many years ago, but I've never actually been in the stadium. But I would think that from a history standpoint, that it is unbelievable.
Yeah. And again, I mentioned that 45 minutes thing, and then it immediately filled up. I'm like, oh, good Lord. Like it was impressive. So absolutely wonderful. So I can't say enough good things about it. If you're just a college football fan, it's got to be on your bucket list, let alone for my dad who raised me a Notre Dame fan.
But they don't yell touchdown Jesus every time they score. Right?
They do not. There's a lot of other things I heard yelled, but I don't believe touchdown or Jesus were either of the things. But yes, it was, wow, very passionate fans. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Notre Dame's making the big push to get into the playoffs. So
if they handle business, they play some slappy Stanford 3-7 or 3-8, whatever the hell they are right now. So as long as Notre Dame takes care of business, they will be in the college football playoff, and we'll see where they go from there.
Yeah. So you flew from South Bend to Detroit and then back to Syracuse?
So I flew straight from Syracuse to Detroit and then drove from Detroit to South Bend and then vice versa. So South Bend back to Detroit and then fly back. So all the people that I had a few people tell me you should have went to Chicago. Apparently the reason we didn't is there's no straight shots from Chicago to Syracuse back. So that's what hit me. I'm like, yes, of course. Because a few people mentioned
it's a shorter flight because Detroit is closer to Syracuse. I mean, it's just really due north, maybe a little bit west. Chicago is going, 200 miles or 150, 180 miles west of South Bend and then going back. So it's kind of self-defeating to do it that way.
Right. So it ended up working out very well. And like I said, I flew in about 11:45, so we were early, and I'm like, this morning, and I'm like, great, this should work out because the Jets game's in an hour and change. I should be able to get back to my car.
The other thing that occurred to me over the weekend, and I don't know if you've thought about this, but you should if you have.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm dead serious about this.
Yep. Okay.
Is that if you've given any thought to becoming a play-by-play broadcaster, whether it's radio or television, doing what you're doing with the Jet games, it can be very, very helpful in helping you mold yourself
for sure
into what you want. I mean, have you given that any thought?
Yes, that was something I definitely wanted to do when I was younger, and I got a few broadcasting opportunities. Nothing full term. It was all, hey, do you want to fill in for this? Do you want to fill in for this sport? Do you want to fill in for this? So I did enjoy those exploits, and I've been able to sort of balance it with all my other stuff. So hopefully that opportunity presents itself in the future. That'd be a cool thing to refine.
Yeah, it is, but it takes time because
for sure.
Football, when I did baseball real easy. I did basketball. I found that relatively easy. But football, with so much going on every play, describing the formation and the shifts and the movement, and even trying to make note of the defense and what they're doing in response, you've got to really have a keen awareness of everything and of the players each week. And it's really hard, I've always found, to do any kind of a game, except for baseball, when you don't really know the players on the other team very well.
Correct. And everything else, penalties.
Yeah, but football, exactly.
I mean,
and who tends to make mistakes and have calls and whatever. And you're almost weaving into the play-by-play some at least some basic analysis.
Correct. Right.
What's
Right.
going on.
Yeah, it's a difficult challenge. So credit to all those that do it professionally in our universe. I mean, it's a hell of a job.
Yeah, but keep your eye on the ball as far as that goes. I know you're committed to the Jets and you will be, but you might find that there's something you can also do, on the side, and maybe it's even just local high school football.
Sure.
In the area. And when you've talked about moving to New Jersey, eventually there's certainly a lot of high school football
that's for
in
sure.
New Jersey and in New York. So
anyway. I'd love to pursue it. Bob, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'll see you on Friday, if not sooner. Have yourself a great weekend. Let's get those 86 memberships.
Let's go. I think they're coming. That is, again, Bob Lederer joining us here on the show. All right, everybody, I want to thank you so much for tuning into our post-game show. Again, we'll keep you posted on this. Again, you guys can send those memberships in to see my beard get shaved live. If that is a weird vice, if that's something you're interested in, then feel free to take advantage. Again, you can do that on PayPal or Venmo at BoyGreen25, BOY Green, the color 25. Off air, or if you prefer to do it on air to send your memberships in, you can do that on the following shows. I'll be on Boy Green Daily tomorrow morning, and of course I will be on MC Show Digital live at 11 o'clock recapping the NFL weekend. So all that and more, folks. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Take care.